find a way to break through.
Just remember these words. Fuck fucking woo. Yeah, you heard it right. Fuck fucking woo. Shout it out day and night. Even when the chips are down, I'll walk through the hell with you. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna stand by you. We are a team. Team woo fucking woo. That's right, you heard me, and I'll say it again. Woo fucking woo. Ooh, fucking. Some try to tune it out, 'cause they don't wanna bother. But as our family grows bigger, it just gets even louder. Part of the team. Team woo fucking woo. I ain't scared, I ain't gonna run. I'll still be here when the day is done. Shout it from the rooftop, shout it out strong. If you're happy or mad, woo fucking woo, you can't go wrong. New Hampshire Mountain now wants to say, woo fucking woo. Shout it out, day and night. Woo fucking woo. You heard. Woo fucking woo. You heard. We are a team woo fucking woo. You heard. We are a team woo fucking woo. You heard. We are a team woo fucking woo woo. That's right, you heard me, and I'll say it again. Woo fucking woo. You heard. Woo fucking woo. Shout it out, day and night. Woo fucking woo. You heard. Shout it out, day and night. You heard.
Yes, and there you go. Touch a Mountain Girl. And of course, Northwoods. I haven't got anything of Northwoods on this computer, so I'm not able to help out with that one. So my apologies. But hey ho, it's just the way it goes. So, what's been going on, folks? Because if you're watching, you're probably wondering what's the hell's up. What's little old Grim Reaper got to say for himself? Considering, well, this is going to be short and sweet because unless anybody actually wants to come up, please, first of all, say so in the chat because the link is actually incorrect. We've had to make some changes because what I was planning on doing isn't going to work, but we can do it another way if anybody's interested. So, in short, why did Eli and the People's Podcast and myself move away from each other, for want of a better expression? It's not because of what people think, but it had something to do with somebody else on YouTube who had been helping Eli out near enough 24 hours a day. Had nothing to do with that at all. It was to do with the fact that he had a guest on who was rather suspicious, and he turned around and said that eventually that he was a convicted paedophile and that he was happy the way he was. He didn't see anything wrong with it. He showed no remorse. And Eli, in his infinite wisdom, because he was running the People's Podcast at the time as TTP, allowed him to continue to stay not only on the channel and on the live, but also to have a one-on-one, the famous one-on-ones when somebody wants to either clarify something or to have a go at somebody. Well, guess what? This paedophile have one-on-one time, and everybody else who was on the panel was demoted to the back. And I had to sit in the back at first, getting more and more annoyed. And eventually, when the guy disappeared, I went back on, and because I'd left, I went tooth and nail, so to speak, and accused Eli of supporting a self-professed paedophile. Whether he was or he wasn't is neither here nor there. At that moment in time, he claimed that he was, and I said categorically that he should be removed on a permanent basis, because at the time he was still in the chat. And Eli refused. So instead of him banning him, he banned me from StreamYards, and then turned around and said, it wasn't me that banned you, it was TTP3, which it wasn't, because TTP3 had already been removed. So all I can say is be careful who you support, because you just never know whether that person is a supporter of paedophilia or isn't. Because what came across to me, and I said it to him on another live, when he eventually had the brass necks to go up onto this live, I saw him on there. I went up and he gave some stupid ass theory that because he was banned, not at the time, but afterwards, and how dare I, somebody he doesn't know, yet I spent a day with him, so he did actually meet me when I went over to America, and I held him in a little bit more high regard than somebody who would allow a self-confessed paedophile up onto his stream and to let him talk. I haven't said anything openly because there's been a lot of garbage that was being said, and as it sort of quieted down a little bit, and my head's in a better place than it was, I did apologize to Eli out of respect for the time that I met him, for the way that I, quite rightly in my opinion, and I'll stand by it, had a go at him in front of all his minions. That I would, maybe I was wrong, maybe I was a little bit hot-headed at the time, but maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. That's neither here nor there to me, to be honest. I won't go back. I'll never go back. Once I say that's it, ta-ra, that's it. I don't give a shit. I don't care what he does. He can do whatever he wants to do. Continue as he is doing, supporting these freaks of nature, or he can stop what he's doing and turn around and say, actually, we can't have free speech because we have to control it. I, as a channel creator, am responsible for what people ultimately say and do on a live stream, whether I'm there or whether I'm not there. You know, either way, it's neither here nor there to me what he does moving forward. I don't care. But I just wanted to put the record straight and to give the opportunity for anybody to ask me any questions. But as nobody's, likely to do that, this is the shortest live you're ever going to hear from me. And also potentially the last, because that's the breaking news, folks. I might decide to mothball the Grim Reaper network. As there's it's not really going anywhere. You know, let's face it, folks, I've been on here for a couple of years, and you know what? I might decide tomorrow otherwise, but you know, at this present moment in time, I'm just going to enjoy life. So until next time, folks, I'll probably hop on some other channels, you know, on if they want me, sometime in the future. And that could be later on today, it could be tomorrow, it could be whenever I feel like it, because that's the way it's going to be. I'm fed up with bending over backwards to help people out, especially when things like, you know, Eli come out with the woodwork. So thanks very much and all that. Most appreciated. Thanks for your support. I'll still put a few things out, but I think it's more than likely just going to be me, and I'll just put some videos out and do what everybody else does and put shorts out, you know. Maybe that's what I should do and play the game that way. Because that's what everybody else wants to do. They don't want to do anything else. You know, at the end of the day, it's the way it comes across. But in case you're not too sure, just remember, folks, at the end of the day, this is how it goes.
Banjo and Henry and even Ned Kelly would all be good mates of mine, 'cause they're piss pots, poets and outlaws, and I can relate to that, and I can relate to their attitude to it. A word, Gilligaff, that's spelled B-I-L-L-I-G-A-F, Gilligaff, and this is what it means. Do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. It's just another way of saying I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass, mate. And do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Do I look like I give a fuck? It's just another way of saying I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass, mate. And do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. You say it's stress relief made easy. It's simple and it works. Just say Gilligaff next time you've got to deal with dickheads, wankers and jerks. And when you go out, stick a Gilligaff on your t-shirt or your hat. And when some cunt's giving you the shits, just say, mate, read that. That spells B-I-L-L-I-G-A-F, Gilligaff. Do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Am I being direct enough? Gilligaff. Just another way of saying I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass, mate. And do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Am I politically direct enough? Gilligaff. Just another way of saying I couldn't give a rodent tractor, mate. And do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. Do I look like I give a fuck? Gilligaff. So you say you want a revolution, well you know what? We all wanna change the fucking world. You tell me that it's evolution, well you know what? We all wanna change the fucking world. But when you talk about the total destruction, don't you know you can count me out? Don't you know it's gonna be alright, 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 as long as we're together. You ask us for a contribution. Well, you know we're all doing what we can. But if you want money from people who hate, all we can tell you is, brother, you'll have to wait. Don't you know it's gonna be alright, 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 alright. Oh, don't you know it's gonna be alright, 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 alright. You say you take the United States Constitution. Well, you know, we all know you need to change your head. You tell me institutionalization. Well, you know we need a freedom mind instead. But if you're burying pictures of Putin, Trump, or Biden, you ain't gonna make it with anyone anyhow. Don't you know it's gonna be alright? Alright, alright, as long as we together. Just don't vote for the government, as they always win.
Mr. Q. Oh, I've got to go without the mistakes. One day, you never know. I doubt it, though. I'll always make mistakes.
Our land where our power reigns supreme. Two giants clash in a chaotic scene. One screams for change, one fights to maintain. But who are they really in this political game? Who the fuck are Biden or Trump? Just puppets on strings and the system corrupts. Promises made and lies told without shame. But who are they really in this twisted campaign? One speaks of unity while dividing us all. The other preaches strength but watches us fall. Their words are like daggers cutting through our trust. But who are they really when power is a must? Who the fuck are Biden or Trump? Just faces of power with hearts cold and numb, playing their games as we suffer the pain. But who are they really? When will we break these chains? We're tired of the lies and the deceitful ways. It's time for fucking change in these darkened days. No more puppet masters pulling our strings. It's time to rise up and let freedom ring. Who the fuck are Biden or Trump? Just two sides of a coin that leaves us stumped. But we hold the power to break free from their frame. We know who we are and we won't be tamed. So let's stand together and fight for what's right. No longer blinded by the blinding light. We'll rise above and reclaim our fame. We're stronger than Biden or Trump. We're not just a name.
Right, folks, I'm going to take a nice long break. I shall see you again, possibly, maybe not. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and look after those that mean the most to you. Because if you don't, and even sometimes when you do, they turn on you. Take care now.